Welcome to my blog here today. I admit that I'm not a great personality. I just decided I wanted to build a blog, and I had a reason for it, but anyhow, I'm hoping that some of you out there are my children, or my grandchildren, even great-grandchildren, and I'd also hope that many of you may be friends and people I've met in the past. I can't say I've ever really met someone I honestly didn't like. I've met some that I learned not to trust, but I hope that I'm not one of those. Let's put it this way: I never been one who thought I should get wealthy. Never wanted to get rich, but I do want to give something for everybody that I meet. I don't know. I don't have a lot of words of wisdom. Let's put it that way. I'm an old guy, and I've learned a lot in my years. I started out life as a laborer for Southern Pacific Company. Now, Southern Pacific was the only major railroad going through the town I grew up in, although there was another railroad there. It was Burlington Northern, and one of my friends worked for Burlington Northern. I remember at that time also. But I graduated from high school, and I was really too young to get it too much of a job. I hired on as a laborer at the RIP track, which is a repair facility for box cars and flat cars, etc. And I stayed there long enough to learn how to do the repairs on those devices. And anyway, meanwhile, the Korean War broke out. So eventually I ended up going to the Navy, and the Navy decided that I wasn't cut out to be a freight carman or a freight car inspector, that I should be an electronics technician. Now, I didn't even know what an electronics technician was. I asked the recruiter, well, what is an electronics technician? He says, well, they work on radios and things. All right, I understood that. I know what radios are. Anyway, that's just exactly what was my beginning, and I'm going to welcome you now to my blog. I don't expect to do too many great things here, but let you find out who I am and some of the things I'm interested in. And I have a garden, and I like my garden. I have a small shop in a garage. I do some woodwork, not much. I also have a radio, which you can see over here beside me, and that's an amateur radio station, and I use it sometimes to get on radio nets. I'm a member of the military affiliated radio service, and I also get on other more social nets. Anyhow, that's who I am, and it's an introductory today, and thank you for coming to my blog, and I invite you to come back. I plan on giving you something a little bit more each day, and I'm going to be working on that as soon as I'm done here. Well, have a nice day, everybody. How about that? Bye.